Hey everybody, how you doing today? I'm excited. I am excited to come here and potentially finish this today. I think we can do it, guys. I have confidence that we can do this. I do. I think we can get this done. Who do we have here? We have Deku. You're kind of quiet. Oh, sorry about that. Hopefully that's a little bit better. I turn myself up just a little bit. It's hard to know whether or not I'm too loud or too quiet when I really can't monitor it very well. It's just a bit of a flaw with the system here, but it's okay. Anyway, yeah. How is everybody doing this fine Wednesday? I don't know. We're supposed to go to the beach on Saturday, and it's looking like it's going to storm. In fact, it's storming for the next 2 or 3 weeks on the beach. So beach trip may not be in the cards, sadly. But I tell you what is in the cards is some music. So we're going to get to that here. Actually, let's just go ahead and switch over to music right now. Where's my thing? Get rid of you. Don't need you up right now. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to hop right into it here. I usually try and play through this to load the instruments up beforehand. Didn't get around to that today. So, it's probably going to be... Actually, you know what? I'm going to mute this there. I'm going to let it play through once before we actually listen to it ourselves. Hey, Pixel!
So if you are ever feeling down, just know that the content you provide ID worth more than 60 McChickens.
I had to unmute my desktop audio so you could hear what he said. I could have bought 60 McChickens with this 12 months, so if you ever feeling down, just know the content you provide is worth more than 60 McChickens. 60 McChickens. I provide content that's worth more than 60 McChickens. Thank you so much for that, Pixel. And I believe that is one more... this is scary. This is scary. One more resub. Or just one more sub in general. And I put one in. We are at 9 out of 10 subs, guys. One more, and the bean goes in. So, yeah, you guys have really risen up to make sure I get some of these ridiculously hot beans. Oh, boy. And, yeah, beaning is a thing on the music streams now. So, just about anything you can do on the regular streams, you can do on the music streams now. I just want to have fun. That's the end goal of these music streams, is just to make sure we all have fun. On Friday, I can gift 3 more. So, Deku, you're evil. Oh, yeah, and there we go. Of course, you would do a jelly bean right now. Okay. All right, let's get a jelly bean here. I need to buy more jelly beans. I'm gonna go shopping tomorrow. I'll buy more because it's getting. Oh, whoa! I just lost one. There we go. Make sure not to lose any here. Yeah, it's starting to get low. It is starting to get low. Okay, we have, this one's dead fish or strawberry banana smoothie. It's dead fish. I'm not a fan of the dead fish, guys. I don't know who would be a fan of the dead fish, though. Oh, no, Alex. $15-month resub, and that is 10. Is that not 10? I want to see it tick by and make sure it says 10 out of 10 before I actually put this in. 10 out of 10. There it is. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. So open this up. Oh, this is terrifying. I'm going to go blind here. And I'm going to pull out... Ooh, which one's this one? This one is Sriracha, which I think is one of the mild ones. Sriracha is the mildest. Okay, that makes me happy. Okay. Sriracha bean, bucket. In it goes. All right. There is one Sriracha bean in the bucket. We'll give it a good mix up here. There you go. You guys have done... I did not think we would hit that goal before the end of the month. And my beans put back up here. It is only the 29th. So tomorrow... that goal is going to go up to 15, and there is yet one more chance to get one more bean in this bucket before the month ends and everything rolls back to 0. So you guys have one more chance to get me another hot bean in the bucket. And Deku is getting that super bean going. Let's see what we got here. Ahaha! Berry blue or toothpaste? I do. It's toothpaste. I do like the toothpaste. All right. My favorite one, I actually do like berry blue. Berry blue is my favorite jelly bean. It's just delicious. It is extremely delicious. All right, guys. This song has been able to play through once. And hopefully everything's... Oh, you guys are going crazy with the beans today. All right. Pixel with the super sub bean. We have Stinky Sock or Tutti Frutti. A Tutti Frutti. I'm getting lucky. I'm getting lucky today. Okay. Wait, why am I waiting? Yes, Pixel, you did. You've never given me a good bean before. Oh. And there's Alex. Okay. All right. This one is chocolate pudding or canned dog food. And it's canned dog food. Yeah, Pixel, you and Alex must have got it mixed up. Alex was supposed to give me the good bean, and you were supposed to give me canned dog food. I don't know what happened. Somewhere the beans got crossed, but one way or another, you ended up giving me the good bean, and Pixel gave me the not so good bean. Also, am I a little out of focus here? Let me set my focus because that background is a little. How's that? That a little better? No, that's worse. There, how's that? I think that's good. I don't know. I can't tell. I know I'm worrying too much. It's hard. There we go. That looks in focus right there. Okay. I ran out of time today. I had to run to the store to get some things for dinner tonight. And then lunch went over. So, yeah. It's being one of those days. I think that was a reality hiccup. Okay, let's actually get into the music here, and let's play through this once. You hear what we've done. There's a few things I want to change up right at the beginning, and then we'll continue on with the track here. So let's just listen to what we've got so far. Got to work with that a little bit. And this part, keep in mind, is unfinished at this point. That viola, I got to fix that. Okay, there's a lot of good there, but a lot to fix. I got a lot to fix with this. Pixel, what am I doing after this one? I don't know. If we finish this, today, I'll probably take next week off, just because there's a few things that I really need to get finished on another project. But I don't know. Somebody mentioned. Okay, so somebody on Discord mentioned potentially doing Spider Dance from Undertale, and I'm considering that. So that might be the next one we end up doing is Spider Dance. A little update on the board game. We've had our first play test, and it needs a ton of work, but I think it'll be fun when it's all said and done. There are little minor changes that need to be made, like the amount of certain cards to various changes of the rules. But the thing I am kind of dreading the most is that I have to redo every card's information. There are 100 cards there. That is a lot of cards. It's a lot of information. So good luck with that one. I really do wish you good luck. Okay. Let's get started here. First of all, there's some. I want to play with the mix a little bit. A few things that we might change up in the mix. So let's play with the mix and see what we can do here. I might actually take that down just a little bit. I don't know. Either that or bring the strings up. That sounds a little better right there, yeah. Okay, go back here. I want to hear this percussion here again. This timpani roll here. I'd like a little bit more out of that. So let's see. Yeah, that needs to definitely... Okay, let's bring the velocity of that. I did intentionally keep it low last time, but I think that may have been a mistake. So I'm going to bring that up. Yesterday while I was at Walmart, I saw one of those gaming PCs for sale, but it was half off. I'm heavily considering getting it and selling the more junky parts and then putting together a much better PC with it. Very interesting idea, Pixel. Two of the parts in there are worth almost as much as the PC costs. Wow. That should be a good deal then. So, yeah, I know off-the-shelf gaming PCs are really usually not that fantastic, but if you can actually tweak it and work with it, then that might be worth it. So, yeah, I'd say if you're feeling like it, if you're feeling like it's the way to go, definitely go with it. Okay. Oh. We only we only did like the first half of those. Let's get that first hit there as well. Okay. Bring that up. Ooh, that might be a little bit hard on that last one. I kind of feel like I feel like it's not really needed after that. I'm also rethinking my original. I want to look at something real quick. I'm thinking about actually just doing one of the timpani rolls that they have instead of doing it myself. I know I said last time I like the freedom of doing the rolls myself, but I feel like they would be much smoother if I used their built-in rolls. Let me go look at them real quick. Orchestral percussion. I'd have to replace the motherboard, RAM, graphics card, and maybe the power supply, but it has everything else that I like in a PC. Nice. That's a lot to replace, but if you think it's worth it, and if you can sell off the extra parts, like the junky parts, and use that to help pay for the new parts that you're going to have coming in, hey, that just might be worth it. So, yeah, give it a shot. All right, so we're looking for drums, some timpani, hard rolls. Let's see how that sounds. Okay, so you can control it with the mod wheel. And what about these rolls here? I might just do that. Hold on a minute. Let me... Yeah, it's those. I don't know. I can't... It's not as bad as I was thinking it was. Maybe I just need to... Let's try actually... So if we do 16th notes. No. 64th? $1/28 triplets. How about we just not quantize them at all? Because the quantizing is definitely not helping. Yeah, okay. There, I think that should be fine. Let's bring that bass drum up a little bit, and I might go ahead and add a bass drum roll to that, just to give it a little bit more body. Okay. I've got it a little loud now, so let's go ahead and just back that off just a little bit. That second timpani, I'll go ahead and... I'm okay with the rolls that I have in here right now, so we will... Oh, wait. Okay, it's already gone. Fred the Glitchy, good to see you again. Yes, making game music. That's right. It's just a little... it's not quite. I might just bring these in just a little bit. That's a little bit better because some of those hits were a little spaced out too much. Yes, absolutely. I think this is our 6th stream with Aerith's theme, which is this one has taken longer than any of my other covers just because of how involved it is. I wanted to do this theme justice, but I'm really enjoying it. And you know, this is the first time I've done game covers because up until now, I wrote my own music. And anytime for the last 5 or 6 years, anytime I'm working on music, it's always for a game. It's always for a project. And this is my first time actually sitting down and doing game covers, taking something that someone else has composed and putting my own spin on it. And I'm actually seeing a lot of benefit from it. This is helping me grow as a composer because I'm seeing what others have done. I'm taking what Uematsu has done and seeing the methods that he used. And I'm saying, oh, I really like what he did there. I'm going to have to remember that technique. So I'm really enjoying that. The video will be like suffering with viewers. I actually I love having all you guys with me for the ride on this. It's a lot of fun having you guys here and just chatting while I work. At least people can learn how you make it. Yeah, exactly. And one note about me, I'm very much self-taught. I did go to school a little bit for music. I learned music theory in a school setting. But when it comes to most of my compositional skills, it's almost all self-taught. So this is definitely something, if you have the drive, if you want to make music, if you love music and you're passionate about it like I am, you can figure it out. There's all sorts of things on YouTube. There's Skillshare classes and you know, all sorts of other classes you can take online. And you got a keyboard and to jump scare people that look away. But yeah, I mean, you don't even have to be fantastic at piano. I'm passable at the piano. I'm not phenomenal. Whenever I record a piano part in, I do I do my left hand recording and then I do my right hand recording, you know, left hand then right hand. So there's you don't have to be a master to make music. If you love it and you have the drive, you can do it. All right, back to where we were. I think I might add a subtle little bass drum roll there. I've never tried piano, so I can't even try playing a song. Hey, you can start trying now. Okay, I'm gonna add that bass drum roll in here. It's on the F. Okay, that's good. Let's bring our mixer back up. Because one thing, like we have our dramatic moments, but it needs a little more drama, and bringing that percussion out is definitely going to help that. Bringing the strings out the way we just did is going to help with that. There's a little hesitation in that violin part right there. I might take this and start it just a little sooner, because there's, I don't know, it feels like the instrument's hesitating there. That's a lot better. You scared me so bad with that stepping noise, though. You thought someone was near. Stepping noise. What stepping noise are you talking about? I don't know. Did I do something? I don't know. I don't remember. Let's keep going. That was an accident. Okay, again, with our timpani, let's bring that out. I want to hear that a little more. Back you up just a bit. And let's condense you guys again. Oh, don't go down. So we'll condense you just a little bit there toward the beginning. Okay. Hey, Iron! Just popping in a bit, but that's just it, though. Got the love for music, but not the drive to keep practicing, and that's so annoying. Really want to learn instruments, but I don't prioritize practice. And that's actually important. You have to be able to prioritize practice in order to really get the instruments down. And I completely understand. I'm terrible at practicing. I am absolutely terrible at practicing. In fact, this is probably the number one reason why I am not better than I am. In fact, I won't say probably. It's the number one reason why I'm not any better than I am. It's because of lack of practice, and it's a huge shortcoming. So, yeah, you know what? But sometimes it's just 10 or 15 minutes a day. But you got the love of music, and that is important. But yeah, you got to have the drive. If you're going to do something, if you want to do something with that love, that drive definitely has to be there. But it's okay. Perhaps you've got the drive in something else. So whatever your passion is, be it music or something else, find that drive and make it a priority, because that's what life is all about. Life isn't just get up, eat, work, come home, sleep. That's not life. That is just existing. Life is finding your passion and finding the drive to push yourself forward with that passion. So, I don't know. I feel like this is turning into less of a music stream and more of a motivational stream. Myself taught with the instruments I know. So I played the trumpet in high school, and I learned how to play trumpet in middle school and high school. Piano, I did take some piano. So I would say no. I'm not entirely self-taught, although with the piano, a lot of my skills with the piano are self-taught. But the initial, like I had some initial formal piano training, and then eventually I just kind of went off with it on my own. Guitar is completely self-taught. I just realized how amazing a Ghibli song is done by you. Ooh, that might be fun. But see, here's the problem with that though. Joe Hisaishi, like, and this is why I'm sticking with mostly video game tracks, because most video game music, it's not done to orchestra. And I like taking something that either wasn't done to orchestra, or like, let's say with a PlayStation song like Aerith's theme here. Yeah, there's a little bit of orchestration there in the PlayStation version, but the quality is not good. And I like taking these tracks that were made with the limitations of the day with video games, and turning them into something with a full orchestra and hearing what it would be like if it was being played on the big screen today. So, and that's why I don't really go and do much with movie themes or anime themes, because unless, maybe like it was a rock theme and I'm orchestrating it, but I like to bring life to something that in its conception was very limited in how it could be done. What if I played a game while making a song? I don't know how I could do that. My mind couldn't wrap itself around playing a game and making a song at the same time. Wow, popped in for some music, but got life wisdom and motivational speeches. I'm sorry. That's just how I am sometimes. I'm sorry, guys. Sometimes I can't turn the motivational speaker off. Okay. Double computer. You can only have one computer up here. It's not like with streaming where you can have the streaming PC and the gaming PC. I guess that's what marriage is, though. You know, when you get married, you have the two people working together. But now we're taking this little metaphor and going crazy places with it. What happened to this stream? Where you can have two eyes, though. Yeah. A single computer have two. Okay, I gotta get off this. The metaphor is sinking. It's drowning. The trains have crashed, and let's just keep writing music, okay? Oh, I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Okay, I was trying to fix this timpani here. That's like having a computer with two monitors. Just my dumb ideas melting brain. You're making me glitchy, Fred. I do actually have 3 monitors up right now. 1, 2, and 3. It probably would just be a 2-monitor setup if it wasn't for the fact that I run off of a laptop. So my laptop monitor is in use as well. Okay. It's good there toward... Okay, let's actually take and... Let's add 2 in. So we'll take you 2 and bring you out. And bring you 2 up just a little bit so we can actually bring the volume up. Bring you up. There we go. Okay, so how's that going to sound? That's better. And if you need a third hand, just use your feet. Yes, Iron, I'm using a laptop. Okay, I'm about to blow people's minds here who don't realize what I'm using. I am using a 2013 MacBook Pro. That's what I've been streaming on this entire time, is a 7-year-old MacBook Pro. I paid $2,500 for it when I got it brand new. And this is proof that if you pay good money for a computer, it will last you a long time. Because other than the graphics card, this thing still, well, up until about a year ago, it still ran as if it was brand new. It's starting to slow down a little bit, but the graphics card, there's issues with the graphics card, but everything else on this thing, the CPU is still fantastic. I do sometimes have a few CPU issues, but I mean, for a 7-year-old laptop, this thing runs dang good. The fact that I can have 3 monitors going, have a professional music program going, and be streaming this all at the same time while having a full 1080 camera going, that is just fantastic. I can't even load a game at 100 FPS at the lowest settings, and I got the computer for $3K bucks. Well, that's just the thing. I did not buy this to be a gaming rig, and I don't do much PC gaming. The PC gaming I do consists of some Steam games and Minecraft, and they run fine. If I want to play a game, I'm usually on console. And you wonder why you're having problems with streams. I understand the limitations that I have with my setup. I really do. But I've got things pretty well now. Like right now in this stream, my CPU is only running at 34%. So it's doing really well. Yeah, there were a lot of issues, especially there with some of those Hollow Knight streams where, yeah, there were issues. But you know what? I've got those issues ironed out. So even with this laptop, I've still been able to iron out my issues and have gotten it to where I'm streaming pretty smooth. We haven't had any streaming issues for almost a month now. So it's going really good. How is your laptop not burned yet? It's got good thermals. This model of MacBook, and I'm sorry guys, I'm on a Mac, but this model of MacBook has one of the best thermals of any of the Apple laptops that have been ever been made. The new ones, their thermals are not as good as this. I do have a fan that's about to go out though. I think that the bearing's out, so I'm probably gonna have to drop about $80 to get a new fan to put this in, but I can pop that in easy. It's a massively good laptop. I'm really glad I bought this when I did, because the laptops that they're making today are not nearly as good as this thing. I mean, yeah, the specs are better, but this is a good laptop. Oh yes, thermal batteries. That totally doesn't make the laptop turn into melted iron. The thermals on the new ones are horrible, and the CPUs fry way faster than they should. Yep. Exactly. Nope, this thing's really good. It usually runs. Actually, let me see what it's running at right now. Let's see what is the name of that? Actually, if I just say fan, I think it's fan control is what it is. Let me tell you, fan control. Yes, there it is. Let's see. Here's what my fans are running at now. Here's all my sensors, and this is all in Celsius. My CPU's running at between 80 and 100. Core 4 is running at 86, 87. Cores 1 and 2 are running at 102, 103. So yeah, that's what my computer's running at right now. And yeah, you can see right there the fans are running pretty well at full speed right now. You can probably hear it. That's why my fans are so loud, because my laptop is literally sitting right next to my microphone, and it's not like it's a tower that I can put somewhere else and have the fans going somewhere else. It's right on top of my desk. Just get a thermal drill. Hold up. Did you custom? No, I did not custom build the laptop. You can't custom build an actual Mac. Yes, you can custom build and do a Hackintosh, but no, this was factory made. Okay, let's get you out of the way. Go ahead and quit fan control. Okay. Custom building any laptop is really, yeah, exactly. Laptops are not made to be powerhouses. If you're going to custom build something, it means you want as much power as you can get out of it. And in that case, you're going desktop. I got a laptop when I got this thing because I was doing a lot of traveling, and a laptop made more sense. But now, I'm looking at probably in the next year or so actually getting a new desktop, especially with Apple releasing their new ARM processors. I'm excited to see what kind of power I can get out of that. Now I'm hesitant because I don't know if I can run Windows on it, and that might hold me up. But we'll see. That's a discussion for another day. That helped out a lot with that. Let's get that bass drum roll in here. Okay, and I'm probably going to... Why am I not hearing... Those need to be a little bit louder. This isn't rap. You don't need a beat. I'm probably going to get... I might take these off. I don't know. So I was hearing that in my head, but I don't know if I want to keep it. I've been debating whether or not to tone down my timpani. No, where's what? Oh, I see. It's because you're not. That's not bad. What are you? You shouldn't be there. Let's bring these rolls up. Add the drum. Add the bass drum roll to that. Okay, I like that. I like that. Okay. All right. Enough fixing things from last stream. Let's actually make some progress here, guys. Let's move on and see if we can't. We've got an hour and 20 minutes. Let's see if we can't finish this up. We've done way more talking than working today. So let's say, oh, and now we're going to take a bean break apparently. Okay. This is getting... I somehow managed to move a sleepy kitty from my chair to the bed, and she's still asleep. Oh, wow. Ooh, what are you? Oh, this is stink bug or toasted marshmallow. It's been a while since we had one of these. Those beans are getting low. I'm going to have to top this off tomorrow. Okay, here we go. The toasted marshmallow or stink bug. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's nasty. Okay, you guys had your little bit of stink bug fun there. Oh, it's one of the nastiest ones. I can just imagine the crunch of like one of the stink bug legs in my teeth. So my grandfather, when he was a kid, he would charge people 25 cents. So he'd take a quarter and would eat a bug for a quarter. And he would let the little legs stick out of his teeth and gross out all the little girls. Now this is, way back. But I always remember that story for some reason. Are there one or two just one. Just one. You will have the opportunity to unlock a second spicy bean tomorrow night. Yeah, I'm only allowing you guys to do one a night. Unless we don't want to kill Baku. Yes. Please don't kill me. Okay. Let's unstick that. So let's get this to where we want it. Suddenly that bass drum is really loud. It doesn't need to be. Let's back that up. It shouldn't be above the timpani, actually, so... Okay, so we can very easily move this over. So we're going to chop this. Take you guys. Move you 2 measures over. And we're going to play with the tempo a little later. We're going to slow it down here. Because there'll be a little bit of a pause there. And then we'll add that in a little bit later. We'll mess with the tempo. I would like, let's do something with the goose hang here. Okay, so what are our chords? So let's go to the cello. Remind us what our chords are here. So we're... Hold on. That's right. I did write this out last stream, so I'll put it up there. Nice little sticky note. So we have, let's go back to our goose hang. Or D. Where's my foot pedal? There you are. My foot pedal likes to disappear under the desk. Ah, there we go. Well, the stream went from 20 minutes in dead chat to 1 hour in 200 people chat. Wait, what? I am confused. Yeah, I did almost choke last time I ate one of those spicy beans, but I'm more prepared, and it's only a sriracha, like you said. Okay, got to get the foot pedal. When I start the next song, I will have my better keyboard, or at least I should, unless it's gone missing. It should be in storage in Missouri. It wasn't supposed to go into storage. That was a mistake. Come on. Oh. This thing. So the foot pedal, the part where the foot pedal connects to the keyboard is going out. And it actually might be out now. Hold on. I can't get the foot pedal to register. I can usually, if I put it in the right spot, I can usually get, oh, there we go. We got something. Okay. Excellent. Okay. So let's record this in G, the B minor. B minor, G minor. This is not going to be easy. This is not going to be easy at all. There's so much. And G sharp. That doesn't seem right. Then B minor. G, E minor. Gotta go. Okay, all right, we'll see you later. This might take a while. I think I'll just keep it at G. Hold on, let me... I gotta go that. You're just gonna have to bear with me for a little bit because there's a lot of chord changes here. Okay, first thing we're gonna do is I'd love to slow this down to record, but we've already played with our tempo. Unfortunately, can we just tell it not to follow tempo for now? Unless if I change it to... Yeah, okay. So we're just going to take this temporarily and move it down to, say... no. Hold on. Let's move it down to here. And again, this is not the way it's going to be. This is just because my poor brain can't keep up with these chord changes, and it'll be easier to record. That's just if you're not good enough to do it, cheat a little. Okay, let's actually attempt a recording here. And we'll see how far we get. Okay, hold on. It goes to F minor. The A. Then to B minor. Okay. Okay, we messed up one note there. Okay, now we're going to start it here because we had a good recording there. So the B minor. Okay, let's try it. Okay, then it's gonna go to A's. Sometimes you just gotta do these one measure at a time. It would help if I played A instead of G. I just butchered that last bit. Let's try that one more time. Okay, I messed up. I messed up on that E. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's take that back up to tempo. It's much easier to record when you just slow things down and go at a good pace. Break it up. What was that? What was that? Because it's da 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 da. Something's weird with that. Would it sound better if it was lower? Nope, it won't work lower. I think I want those, I'm going to want those to be a little quantized. So they're all 16th notes. It just doesn't sound right. I mean, it says it's an E minor. I don't know. Did I put that in? I did. That's what's wrong. No wonder it sounds off. I did an E major, not an E minor. Okay. Ah. Okay, we need the Daisy in here too. And I think I want the Daisy playing the melody here. In fact, I think we would be fine just to go ahead and just copy our flute part over. Actually, it might have to be the clarinet. Yeah, I think let's copy that clarinet part up. To the Daisy. Rename it. I like that. Now we can either do that or we could take it all up 1 octave. Match the flutes. But it doesn't stick out that way. I think keeping it lower. Yeah, it sticks out there. Let's bring you down. Something's happening there. It's my foot pedal stuck. There was some odd sustains there that shouldn't have been happening. I don't know if I like this or not. I don't know if I like the goose hang doing that or not. I might actually end up changing that or just getting rid of it altogether. The other thing I want to know is, do I want to add brass in here? That's something I've been kind of toying with this week. It's the idea of adding brass to this. Let's see if let's start by adding a French horn here. I might do it where I have the horns and the trumpets do the melody, and then the trombones and the tubas following along with the strings and the bass, and get a little bit of harmony there. Let's see. So Hollywood brass. Let's go with 6 French horns. Let's just go with let's go with this one here. Let's see what happens. I mean, we need this piece to really sing. And I feel like adding some brass would help to give it a little bit more weight and make it, just make it all around better. So let's see. I think we need a little bit more. Or do we want to be up here? Nope, can't. Oh, there. Do I want to be up there, or do I want to be... I might just split them and have two... I might do that. I might have a French horn 1 and a French horn 2. For something this big, I think we should. Let's do it. Let's split it, and let's have it at octaves. So we'll have horn 1, and let's go ahead and switch it from the 6 French horn to the 2 French horn. We'll have 2 at 1 and 2 at 2. Okay. Let's record this in. And that happened. My Stream Deck just decided to fall off my keyboard when I hit the record button. Okay. Stay put. The little stand they give you for these things can be flimsy. Okay. It was really hard to hear if anything was actually going on there. It's because I couldn't hear it. Oh, wait, I need that. Yeah, I need to bring that volume up. Well, let's just bring it up to here. Okay, so I should be able to hear it now. Let's record it in one more time. I definitely screwed up that end. Okay, and that was the higher one, right? Okay, let us let's duplicate that. To a horn 2. And everything in here we shall bump, or not bump, we shall drop. So we'll drop you an octave. And collectively, the horns will sound like this. And let's add a trumpet. And where are our trumpets? Let's go 3 trumpets with the long. You know what? Hold on a minute. I don't know if I like. Let me just listen to. It's not the right one to use here. Let's try. Let's try sustained with a light accent. Oh, that's trumpets. Oops. Let's go back to the French horns. Long. Sustained accent light. That's better. Much, much, much better. Okay. Yeah, I had the repetition. I don't know why I used that one. Awful, awful, awful idea. But we got that fixed. I knew there was something not quite right with those horns. Let's go ahead and switch that here as well. Horn, da, da, da. Let's get you switched. And now with the trumpet. 3 trumpets, long. So what happens if we do that? Bring you down here to be with the trumpet. So how does that sound right there? Is that a little overpowering? Nice. I've got the idea that I don't have any mods on right now, but that's okay. I'm at mouse and keyboard. I can just come over here, right click. Wait, can I right click? I'm not in mod view. How about left click? Oh, there we go. I don't want to mod you. I want to ban you. Account created 6 hours ago. Yeah, ban you. Goodbye. That's the first time I've actually banned somebody. Usually I have mods to do that, but none of them are here right now. Okay. Let's add the rest of the orchestra in. Now suddenly the brass might be just a little too loud. We don't want it to be overpowering. We just want to add a little color to the piece. And it's doing that. All right, let's add some trombones. Actually, no, first thing we're going to do, let's go down here. We got to fix this cello part. It's been driving me nuts all week. So let's fix that. You know, I think I might... I think I might just follow the... Is that right? Yep. Okay, so we're going to... follow that. And then it splits from the cello right here. So let's just see how that sounds just in the strings. I kind of hate to do that and lose a lot of my harmony, but I think it'll pay off in the end. That split right there is very nice. Let's hear that again. I'm going to split here. Nice. I kind of feel like I need another instrument joining that for that part. Yes, I think I should have a trombone doing that, but I feel like I need something in the woodwinds. I got the woodwinds going completely full on melody right now. Yeah, I'm pretty well decided that what we did with the goose hang here, it's not good. I'm getting rid of it. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to let's add. Yeah, I've got an idea. Let us add a for this part. Maybe do a bass clarinet. And a bassoon. So let's do that. Let's go to Hollywood Orchestral Woodwinds. Let's add a bass clarinet. And then we shall also add a bassoon. And let's add the, let's see, the cello part should work for the bassoon. And then the viola part for the bass clarinet. Let's just listen to those two alone and see how that sounds. That might be a little low for the bass clarinet. No, it's not. It's just, it's a low instrument. We need to bring the volume up a little bit. It could also have something to do with the, yeah, because the oboe, that works well with the oboe. I think it has to do with the sample selection. We did a sustained expressive. Let's do a sustained non-vibrato. Actually, sustained accent. Let's try sustained accent. See how that sounds. Oh, that's going to be great. Now, wait a minute. Do I have my bass clarinet being higher than my clarinet? Let's double check that. They just cross there. I might do something fun with that last little bit there. Okay, let's hear how that sounds while adding those two. That is nice and big and beautiful. Okay, let's continue on with our brass section here, and let's add some trombones. I mean, this is getting massively big, which is good. We want that. We want that dynamic contrast because that is what makes this moment a moment. So let's add our trombones. I get the feeling we're not going to finish this until next week, but that's okay. Take the time, do it right. Orchestral or Hollywood brass. There we go. Let's get trombones up here. Go with sustain accent light. Our trombones are going to be doing the same part as the viola. It might be a little higher or maybe a little lower. I don't know. Actually, you know what? Thinking about that, the oboe and the bass clarinet and the bassoon. What if they were? Can they go an octave lower than what they're at right now? It would probably sound better. I've got them the wrong. Yeah, I've got them wrong. The bass clarinet's below the bassoon. Let's switch them around. Let's get the bass clarinet below the bassoon there. And switch. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, nope. Let's take this bassoon part and boom, boom, boom. Name region by track, name region by track. Now let's see how it sounds. Yeah, it's just too low. So bassoon and bass clarinet have the same range. So, yeah, we need to take... Oh, that's right. We haven't fixed the trombone part yet. I'm going to have to change that. In fact, I really need to re-record. Yeah, let's get rid of that where I moved that to the trombone. Let's get rid of you. I'll have to re-record that in. Maybe I just want to leave you guys where I had you originally. Let me look at something really quickly. Okay, I'm going to take this. I really like the way the bass clarinet is sounding. So let's go ahead and do that again. I'm going to switch that around. This is a big part of making music is trial and error. Yeah, I like that. Okay. And then this part here. That's nice. Okay, but now, what if I wanted to take this bassoon part and drop it one octave down? That's nice. And then let's take the clarinet. Let's actually take the clarinet part. We are going to... so let's see how this sounds. It's odd not having that bass there, but between the brass and the strings, it'll carry the bass that's needed there. Now, if we add the rest of the woodwinds, we'll go ahead and throw the daisy in there as well. Let's see how it sounds. And that split there is very nice, and it's way more pronounced now that we've added some instruments to it. I'm really liking the way that sounds right there. Nice, and let's hear everything. And you want to do something crazy? I've been hearing this the last couple times I've played through this. Let's actually do it. Okay, so we are going to take this last part. Is that where it was? No, it was here. There. Do it on the piccolo as well. And the flute, I think the flute and the oboe, so the oboe is going to stay the same, but we'll change the flute as well. So we're moving up the daisy, the flute, and the piccolo 1 octave for this last little bit. And let's hear what that does to this. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. I don't know, the piccolo might be pushing it. We'll just have the flute come up to meet the piccolo instead of the piccolo bumping up. I feel like that is straining the ears a little too much there. So let's have the piccolo stay put. Let's see how that sounds. That's nice. Everything else is bumping up. It gives it that extra little boost that I was looking for. Okay, let's go back down. Now that we've finally finished that, let's go back to the trombones, which is what we were working on. And I want to do that. I want to record that fresh. So I've got to remember what exactly we're doing. Let me get my sticky note back up here. So we start with D. But where do I want to go? Do I want to go lower or higher? Let's see. Then we're going to go up. I think starting off low. But once we add the bass, will that be an option? Or I mean the tuba. Let's throw our tuba down real quick. Is that going to get too low for the tuba? I don't think it will, but just going to make sure before we proceed. Okay. Okay, so yeah, we're good to do the trombone right here. Okay, let's record the trombone in. Let's actually do it right. Except I got lost. I was good here. So I need to go to A. I need to remember that. I'm going to hop up to the A there. Okay, let's try it again. I might do a second trumpet doing this part as well. Let's record in our tuba. Hold on, before I forget, I've got a mistake in the trombone I have to correct. I remember that now. There we go. That would have thrown me off if I hadn't remembered to do that. The tuba's a little low. Let's bring you up just a tad. But it's never a loud instrument anyway, so... I got lost there. I got a little mixed up on that one too. Okay, I keep mixing up that right there. So I gotta go the AGA. That's what I'm doing. Yo, Bumbler, how you doing? Yes, more music indeed. Music, the cow's favorite. How is the Bumbler Man today? What are you up to? Hopefully all is well in your world. You're just in time for the last, 15-ish minutes of the stream? Doing good, been busy the last 2 days. Just got more work put on me as well. At least it is better than the alternative. Is the alternative just no work? Or what is the alternative? But yeah, more responsibility. More responsibilities is not always the best thing in the world, but you do what you got to do, right? Okay. AC backed up, so had a guy look. Oh, that's no good. Sorry, I got to stretch. After sitting here for so long, you just got to stretch, you know what I mean? Okay. Let's keep going here. So yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to keep that as a trumpet 1. And for trumpet 2, we are going to double that trombone part an octave up. And then, okay. There we go. Let's hear how that sounds. Just the brass. Very brassy. Not quite what I had in mind there. Let's look at these parts individually. I may have to do a little bit of reworking. I mean, the horn 1's fine. But what about the horn 2, which is the octave below? I mean, both of those should be fine. The trumpet 1, what about the trumpet 2? Does that get too low for that? Let's look at that here. I wonder what the seam would sound like on the harmonica. Would be interesting. Would be very interesting. Where are you guys? You're not showing up. Okay, there we go. Okay, both you there. So how's this going to sound? Okay, so for that, there's a little bit too much overlap, and those two parts are not working together very well. Let's actually take you. And bring you up, kind of like we did that last part. That is a lot better there. That's really low for a trumpet. I really don't... That's really too low for a trumpet. I'm not feeling it. Hold on. She's like a jailbird trapped by fate. Oh, talking about something else. Like she was just put into prison. That would be about right. You know, I think what would be better would be instead of doing the trumpet that way, let's keep the trumpet alone. Let's actually have this be a trombone 1 and then a trombone 2. And then we'll change this over. Just have you be a solo trombone. Let's see. How do you two sound together? Much better. Much better than the trumpet. I don't know why. Well, it sounded like a good idea at the time. but switching that over to the trombone definitely sounds a little bit better. Ah, yes. The brass slinky arm instrument. That's right. Trombone, actually, it's not the easiest instrument to play because you got to really play it by ear. It's not like with the trumpet where there's a certain finger position or most other instruments where, you know, like a piano, you hit the button and that's the or you hit the key and that's what's played. With the trombone, you got to slide that thing and you got to notch it just in the right place and you got to use your ears to know where that's at. So very much more difficult to play because it requires extra listening skills. Same with the violin. Violin is the same way. You got to know where exactly to put your finger on that string, and you got to be listening to all the other instruments that are playing and make sure you're in tune. And then you got to slightly adjust that finger if you're not. Played tuba where I just blast as much air into the thing as possible. See, I was trumpet. I was a trumpet player. As a trumpet player in a high school band, you think you are the most important instrument on that field, and you think that you are the king of the brass section. You're not. The French horn is the king of the brass section. As a composer, I have learned this the hard way. And if you want proof, look at the instrument that's at the top of the brass section. It's always the French horns. Okay, let's listen to our brass section now. See how that sounds. Now that we've done all that. I like that divide right there. I know I keep mentioning it, but it's because I love it so much. Nice, nice. Let's listen to everything all together now. Dang, we have just sped through the time today. Nice. Oh, that sounds so nice, so full. Spent a lot of time on that today, but it was worth it. No, it's not the end. We're going to bring it back to the beginning. In fact, it wouldn't take me too long probably to finish this up, but that's okay. Next week will definitely be the end for this. I do want to take just 5 or 10 more minutes. I'm going to get started on supper soon, but I want to take just a little bit of time to add the percussion in because I want to hear this section finished today. I was in choir for a bit until anxiety struck and I couldn't for the life of me get back up on stage. Now I'm trying to get back into singing, but I am very behind. Oh, Deku, I hear you there. Anxiety's tough. Anxiety's a very hard thing, but you know what? Keep pushing through because I can guarantee you are a lot better than you think you are. And I know I'm saying that having never heard you before, but it's one thing that I understand about anxieties. It's anxiety oftentimes makes you think that you are worse than you really are. And so just know that you are your own worst critic. And I don't know if this would help at all, but just remember when you get up there and you're singing, you are brightening somebody else's day. And that is you that's doing that. So I don't know, maybe that knowledge that you are helping other people by getting up there and singing, that you are brightening their day. Maybe that can give you the extra push that you need to actually go ahead and do that, to know that you are benefiting somebody else. Oh, okay. Let's, I gotta focus. We got to get some percussion in here. So when it's doing the where is my other? There we go. Sticky note back up here. So I got to figure out how exactly I wanted. You know what? Oh, I shouldn't try and rush this. You know what? We will get the percussion in tomorrow. Oh, you're going to end me with a bean. Okay, tell you what. Look, I'm going to. Okay, fine. Why not? Let's just go ahead and do it right now. You still didn't get me my hot bean. It is a Stinky Sock or Tutti Frutti. It's Stinky Sock. A very weak Stinky Sock, but still a Stinky Sock. So let's listen to this through. I wanted to get the percussion in, but I don't want to rush it. So next week we'll get the percussion in on this section, and then we will actually finish it out. It's not going to take very long to finish out. We're just going to pull it back to the daisy and that guzheng, and also play with the tempo because we've got a lot of tempo changes that we need to put in here. But let's listen to what we've got so far. We did a lot today. But okay, let's hear what we've got so far. Deku's really trying to get more beans in my pot. Oh, you are my worst enemy right now, Deku. I gotta ease into that timpani a little bit right there. Pull up those cymbals a little bit. Nice. I am really loving how this is turning out right now. Hey, Destroya! Good to see you. Thank you. I'm loving it. It is sounding really great. Again, some polishing to do, but that's okay. We have tons of time next week to finish this up, and we will finish this up next week. And yeah, it's going to be great. And I know I've been saying this for a little while, but I finally have, I believe, everything that I need to get Song of Storms uploaded. So that is uploading to the YouTube this week, and then in a couple weeks, this should be ready to go up on YouTube. So guys, hey, thanks for coming out. This was a lot of fun. You guys hit the goal and got a new hot bean in the pot, and then you're gonna have an opportunity to get another hot bean in my pot tomorrow. So thank you guys so much for that. Thanks for all your support. It means a lot to me, and it really means a lot that you guys come out here and watch me go crazy on this music. I wasn't sure if Reaper, Mortal Kombat style, finish it. And what was that? Who be that? Patrick Composer, welcome to the crew. Thank you so much for that follow. I really, really appreciate it. So, what do you work on? Are you working on anything right now? It's great to meet other musicians, other composers on here. So, thank you so much for that follow. And if you want to chat about anything or talk with the community, ! Discord is our Discord server, and we have a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun on the Discord. It means a lot that you are willing to eat a bean for us. I was lurking, but I was really enjoying. Hey, thank you so much, Patrick. I do these streams every Wednesday afternoon at 1:30 Eastern. So be sure to come out and listen to more music. And hey, if you want to watch us play games, also stream Mondays. And usually it's Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday evenings at 7 p.m. Eastern. I'm not streaming on Tuesdays for the next couple of weeks just because of a couple of conflicts, but I'll be back tomorrow evening. We're playing some Ni no Kuni, so feel free to come out and join us. And all right, I wish me brain understood the music makings. Hey, Bumbler, you know what? have the filmmaking skills. So we all have skills that contribute to something greater. So anyway, Patrick, I'm glad that you found the stream entertaining. Hope to see you back here later. And as for everybody else, thanks again for coming out. And I'll see all of you guys tomorrow evening for more Ni no Kuni. We gotta make the big mama laugh. That's where we're at. Make the big mama laugh. Until then, you guys take care, and I'll see you around.